Assalamualaikum and good morning to me, Zalina. Today our group will be presenting about issue of unemployment. Now we will be presenting the introduction of issue of unemployment. As we can see here, unemployment is a major problem all around the world. It is also defined that people who is not working within the period of time, and also the people that are actively looking for jobs. As we can see in Malaysia, this issue has been increasing, and it can be quite concerning for us, especially it's affecting the economy and the individual itself. As we can see here, the affected group in this situation is the youth, the graduate students, and also people with disability. Let's look into the issue of this unemployment and also the impact and the suggestion to overcome this issue.
Hello, my name is Najwa Nasita binti Hadirin, and I am going to present on the issue youth unemployment. Youth unemployment is defined as people aged 16 to 25 years given as a proportion of the youth labor force. The youth group can be classified by chronological age. It is also known as individuals who report that they are unemployed and are looking for a job. Youth unemployment is determined by the youth lack of skills, the size of the youth labor force, youth demands, and aggregate demand. For example, consider the personality and attitude of the young. Youth do not exhibit suitable workplace attitudes such as disciplinary acceptance, poor time management, and also a lack of excitement. Over the last 10 years, Malaysia's youth unemployment rate has increased. As of 2018, there are 504,000 unemployed people overall, with 60% of them being young people. Aside from that, the Ministry of Education stated that 57,000 of the 173,000 graduates from the 2018 school year are still unemployed, despite having looked for work for around 6 months. The fundamental reason for this issue is that graduates with youth unemployment have a mismatch between their graduate qualifications and the country's labor qualifications.
Hi, my name is Dayang Siti Jumaya Nor. Now we move on to the second point, which is unemployment issue due to foreign workers. Foreign workers is a person who works in a nation other than their home country. Foreign labor entry began in the late 1980s. The majority of them start out in the formal economy laborers, but many of them eventually go into business for themselves. It has a direct impact on Malaysia's unemployment rate. In Malaysia, the problem of immigrants working illegally is growing every day and started to pose a threat to the nation.
So the second point is lack of employment opportunities. So the competitive job market and uncertain economic condition exacerbate the lack of employment opportunities for these PWDs. So during economic downturns, companies often prioritize retain and hiring non-disabled individuals, viewing them as less risky hires. Additionally, job creating initiatives and policies frequently overlook the inclusion of PWDs, and this resulting in fewer job openings designed with their need in mind. So to address this, there needs to be concerted effort to create inclusive job policies and encourage businesses to adopt inclusive hiring practices. So government and organizations can play pivotal role by providing initiative for businesses that hire PWDs and by promoting accessible work environment. The third point is that PWDs internal factors. PWDs may face several internal challenges that impact the employability. Limited skills and lack of confidence are significant barriers. These may stem from restricted access to educational and vocational training opportunities. Additionally, health issues and the need for ongoing medical care can hinder consistent job performance and availability. So to mitigate these challenges, tailored training programs and confidence building initiatives are essential. So the last point is lack of education. So education is critical factor in securing employment, yet PWDs often face significant barriers in accessing quality educational and training. So in many regions, educational institution lack of necessary resources and infrastructure to accommodate these PWDs worker, leading to lower education
Hi, my name
rate,
is Hanina Binti Helmi.
employment and
So,
limited skill development.
I will talk
Furthermore,
about the issue of
vocational
unemployment
training
among
programs
graduates.
that center
So, the quality of
specifically
graduate
to
is one
the
of the
needs and
aspects that is
potential of
highlighted as
PWD
contributing
are
to the issue of
job
unemployment
scores.
among Malaysian
So, to
graduates.
improve the situation,
Employers
it is
in the
vital to
sector have made
invest
negative remarks
in
about recent graduates,
inclusive
claiming that
educational
they lack
system
the
that
qualifications
provide
and abilities necessary to fill
learning environment,
open positions in the
specialized
field.
training programs, and
Additionally, the
effective
graduates
technology.
exhibit poor
So
job
ensuring
performance and
that
have
the
insufficient
PWDs
employability
receive an
skills. In addition,
equitable educational will
2002 research
enhance
by
their
the Central Bank of
qualification
Malaysia
and
revealed that Malaysian
competitiveness in the
graduates
job
lack the
market,
same level of
opening up
expertise as
more
their foreign
employment
counterparts.
opportunities
The
to them.
abilities include technical proficiency, the ability to solve problems, and effective communication, particularly in the English language. A strong academic record no longer ensures that Malaysian graduates will find a better career. This demonstrates that having no abilities does not ensure that you will be hired for the job you seek. Besides that, demanding mentality among recent graduates is another element driving up unemployment rates. 64% of graduates are very particular about the organization or employer that is providing them an interview or position. This is due to the fact that young people find it difficult to accept a job that falls short of their aspiration, which causes their unemployment to prolong while they look for the perfect job. This kind of mindset is detrimental to Malaysia's economy and graduates, and if graduates continue to maintain their demanding attitudes, the country's unemployment rate will likely continue to rise. This
As for the implication on the issue, youth unemployment may affect on economy, social, and politics. For economy, youth unemployment is influencing GDP. According to Okun's law, a 1% fall in the unemployment rate can boost GDP growth by 2 percentage points. Malaysia has the highest young unemployment, which is at 10.9%. Although it is lower than the Southeast Asian regional average of 12.2%, Malaysia has the third highest young unemployment rate in ASEAN, trailing only the Philippines and Indonesia. Youth unemployment is increasingly viewed as a danger to the slower structure of economic growth rates. As for social, it includes skill loss, mental illness, low living standards, political instability, job insecurity among current employees, and a rise in crime rates. Uncertainty in society is on the rise due to the difficulty of finding work, which causes people to lose their skills and results in a shortage of human resources. Unemployment also will produce some mental disease, such as loss of self-confidence, rage and gloomy thoughts towards normal products as money is wasted, and a person's self-esteem will be impacted because of these mental disorders. Lastly, for the politics, youth unemployment would also cause young people to lose interest in administration and governance due to insecurity, resulting in political instability. High young unemployment rates have also fueled political engagement among Malaysian youth. For example, youth-led organizations such as the Malaysian Youth Movement or Gerakan Belia Malaysia have advocated for improved job creation policies, emphasizing the importance of government action to address the unemployment crisis.
For the implication of unemployment among graduates is the initial impact of unemployment in Malaysia is on the psychological well-being of graduates as they make the shift from college to the workforce. Graduates are aware that they will encounter unemployment after completing their education, but they may have conflicting expectations about how long it will take them to find employment because they had previously believed it will take them 1
4.5%
to 2
and
months. Stated
5.5%
differently, graduates
because of the
experiencing
perceived risk
unemployment have been
associated
linked to
with the
depression as a
global
result of
economy and
stress
other
and pressure,
external
as well
factors
as a
like the
decline in their
heavy reliance on
self-esteem that
foreign labor.
engenders a
The
sense of
consecutive growth
helplessness and a shortened
outlook was
lifetime.
reduced.
These
Because
expectations,
of the
however, are
unskilled and
frequently very different from the
underproductive
reality
foreign
of the
labor,
employment market.
economic sectors
Prolonged job
that will
search can
heavily
be
rely on
caused by a
foreign
number of
labor,
factors,
such as
including economic
construction,
downturns,
mining,
intense
will see slower
rivalry for
growth.
scarce
Social
opportunities, and a
services should
mismatch
be
between
offered to
industry
the
expectation
foreign
and academic
workers at the
preparation.
very least.
Expectation
To
and reality
maximize
don't
the
match,
benefits of the
this
foreign
leads to a
labor,
heavy
effective
psychological load.
management is
Social
essential.
isolation can make psychological suffering worse and make it harder to contact social support system. In addition, graduates who were married and had families were also impacted by unemployment since debt, loans, and house payment need a significant amount of money. Furthermore, unemployment lower wages, which means that parents are unable to pay for their child tuition, school fees, and basic necessities like food, housing, and a place to live. The strain of making rent or mortgage payments become a big worry for many who have family. It can be challenging to maintain housing stability without steady work, which can cause stress and perhaps results in home instability. Due to the loss of income, it may become more difficult to pay for necessities like food, transportation, and utilities. Financial difficulty and unemployment can exacerbate marital conflict and stress.
In conclusions, unemployment remains a challenge for all countries because it's not only affect the individuals but also economic growth and social stabilities, which is why we need to apply the strategies to reduce this, such as internship program, enhance the vocational training, especially the enrollment, and also flexible workforce policies, and which is why this strategy is able to help to reduce the unemployment, which allow everyone to contribute to economy's growth. That's all. Thank you. Here are the suggestions to overcome this issue. First of all, enhance TVET's enrollment. TVET stands for Technical and Vocational Education Trainings, which is we need to improve the quality and accessibility of TVET, which allow all students to study at TVET institutions, and also to increase the collaborations between private and public sector to reskill and upskill youth, so they will be same level with international skills. As we can see here, for the second suggestion is to reduce unemployment due to foreign workers. Foreign worker has a good and bad impact, but this, if too much of them, it will cost like local people doesn't have work for them. So we need to encourage the local workforce to be adaptable and flexible, so for them to learn and have the international level skills when they're working, and also to promote acceptance towards a temporary or contract position within organization or the companies, so until they will get the permanent position inside the organization and company. For the third one is internship program. Internship program is a must for university students, for them to go to go earn like a new experience and to be adapt with work environment once they graduate. So when they're working, they are used to work environment. This also strengthen the connection between institutions and also the industries. Lastly is to encourage people with disability in entrepreneurships, which is to encourage these people to utilize their unique skill in entrepreneurship. And also we need to support social enterprise that focus to providing employment to people with disabilities.